Hey guys, I'm Ashna and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about concealers. So if you want to know that what are my favorite concealers and what I personally as a makeup artist use on my clients, so keep on watching. The So we'll begin with an order. I'll start off with the most lightest coverage one and then we'll ascend towards the thickest ones. So the first one that I want to show you is the Bobbi Brown Retouching Wand, and it's called the Stylo Retouche Perfection Tint, pardon my French, and this is in the shade medium. So this comes in a roller format, like when you roll on the bottom it clicks and then you get product on the sponge tip applicator. I really like it. It's super convenient to use, but I don't know about the hygiene because it does get pretty messy. As you can see, there's a lot of product in the cap and it kind of looks dirty. It looks a lot dirty. So yeah, even the applicator is surrounded by a product itself, so I don't know about the hygiene, but I do like the consistency of it. So there, I hope you guys can see that it looks like water. It looks like thickened up water, and it does feel like that on the skin as well. The shade is a perfect match to my skin and I can wear it without any like concealer underneath, corrector underneath, and I don't need anything over it as well, not even a foundation. It's good for people who have I don't want to say perfect skin because that is a myth. It doesn't exist. I would suggest this for teenagers and for people who have great skin. I have to put it out there. So yeah, people with great skin, people who are just starting out with makeup, who don't really have the hang of it yet on their skin, who don't really feel comfortable with thickness and with thick product piled up, caked up on their skin, I would suggest this one. So the next product in my list is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 25 medium. So that's the packaging, and the product is pretty matte, and I personally don't like matte products on my skin, but this is like a lightweight one. It's like not too drying and too matte. So that's the color. It's 25. I do have to wear a corrector underneath it because it's a little bit lighter for my under eye area, as I do have dark circles and they're pretty dark. So that's the consistency. It does thicken up when you just spread it, and this I find a little bit too pink for myself, so I have to mix it up with an orange corrector to make it the right tone for me. This one I would like to recommend for people who have combination to oily skin and who are just going to office, and if you're going to college, you can just chuck a little bit of this under the eyes and you'll be good to go. Put some powder over it if you like a matte effect, and that will be done. That will be your base makeup. Now the next product lies in the same matte and flat category. That's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer, and this is supposed to be like a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I haven't used that, so I can't really compare them, and I don't know if it is actually the dupe of it. But yeah, I ordered this online like last year and I got the wrong shade. I got C12, but it was way too orange for me, and then I again ordered C10 and it was described as a yellow toned concealer, but just wait till I show you guys. How on earth is this yellow tone? Like, are people colorblind? Like, are people outside of India colorblind? This is so not yellow tone. That's the most pinkiest concealer that I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, this is not my shade. I like the consistency. I've tried it. It's good for oily skin. I have tried it on other people, not on myself. Like someone who was more pink than me, a little bit lighter than my skin tone. I am an NC30 in MAC. So yeah, this will probably work on someone who's probably NC20 to NC25. If you are one, get C10. I found this to be very dry. Like, this was way too matte for my liking and I did not like the consistency. But for you oily skin beauties, a lot of people rave about this, a lot of people love this, so you can give it a try. Just because I don't like a product doesn't mean that you don't have to like it. You can give it a try. So the next concealer that I'm going to talk about is my absolute favorite concealer of all time. So this is the MAC Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer. and I use this in the shade NC43. Now this is my perfect match. MAC kills it with the undertones and the shade ranges. I'll just show you the color. I'll show you a comparison between these two shades actually, so you'll have an idea of what I was talking about. That is the difference. Can you guys believe it? That is my skin tone, and this was what I got. I actually tried to match my color on Findation.com, which if you give it a certain amount of information of what brands and what shades you use in other companies, it tells you what your shade would be in other brands. So I told the Findation.com site my MAC shades, my Kryolan shades, my L'Oreal shades, and it showed me that I should use C10. So I don't think so. That is so not for me, honey. But yeah, talking about the main product, the star of the video here, NC43 for me is my perfect match. It is amazing on me. I'm wearing it right now. It completely matches to my skin. It hides perfectly. It has a matte finish, but it's not flat matte. It has a dewiness to it. If you like use a hydrating primer underneath it, I would recommend it for all skin types. You can use it anytime. You can use it in the day, you can use it in the night, and all skin types can use it. It just depends on how much product you use, and you'll be good to go with using this product. This is a must try from my side. Moving on to the next product, I'm gonna show you guys the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NW35 and NC42. Now I am showing these two shades because from my experience as a professional makeup artist, I find these two shades working the best for Indian skin tones. I would say that if you have like more dark circles, you can use the shade NW35, and even I use this color, and this actually goes from the range NC25 to NC42 perfectly. You don't need to get a shade lighter or a shade darker. If you are olive undertone, if you are golden yellow undertone, and if you lie between the NC25 and NC42 shade range, you can use this as your corrector / concealer, and it will look absolutely amazing. But if you do have like lighter dark circles, and if you have almost none, and if you lie from the shade range NC30 to 40, you can use NC42. I'll just show you the consistency and how the colors are. God, they are melting in front of these lights. So that is NC42. That's how NC42 looks like. As you can see, it's a little bit more warm than the Studio 24-hour concealer, and it's a little bit thicker also. Not a little bit, it's way thick. And talking about the shade NW35, this is actually pretty dark. So yeah, that is NW35. Yeah, it does look a little bit too dark on my hand, but when we are applying it on the pigmented areas, like I have pigmented under eyes, I have pigmented 5 o'clock shadows, and this works wonderfully on them. As you can see, it's not too warm and it's not too cool. It's like the perfect peachy corrector, and sometimes you don't even need to use a color corrector underneath it. It just works perfectly fine on its own. And as you can see, the coverage is showing itself. It's covering up my tattoo. I accidentally applied it on more than half of my tattoo without the knowledge, and with a single swipe it's covering half of my tattoo. And that shows you, that tells you all about the coverage. I don't even need to say anything anymore. This provides hella lot of coverage. So if you have acne scars, if you have pigmentation, anything that you just want to get rid of or you want to hide for the moment, this is the perfect coverage product for that, trust me. You can use this for party makeup. So I wouldn't suggest that you use it daily because it is thicker, so you can see a demarcation line from where you begin and where you end. So yeah, even if you do want to use it, you can mix it up with an essential oil, just lighten it up and weigh it a little down and then use it. Also, this has an SPF of 35, so it's great if you are doing flash photography. And again, ring lights are bad for your skin. You have to wear SPF and products with SPF if you're gonna be sitting for hours like in front of a ring light. So I really like this concealer because of this. this concealer also comes in a palette form, which I also have. Now this palette contains numerous shades. There's the shade NC42 that I was talking about, that's NC40, and those are the NW ranges, which I will explain further in a different video. And then we have a corrector shade and a brightening up agent, which you can mix to create lighter colors for your skin. So this one I would recommend for people who want to experiment with makeup or for professional makeup artists. Let's move on to the last but not the least product of our list. So we'll be talking about brightening concealers, which we all love because they just help us to achieve that snatched under eye area. So the first product that I like to use is the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter. It's just called a highlighter. This is in the shade medium plus. It's not too light than my skin, and again the packaging comes in a roller form like the Bobbi Brown one, but instead of a sponge tip applicator you get a brush one, and I think this is pretty cute and more hygienic than the Bobbi Brown one. So again, you just click the product so that it comes up. I just don't want to get a lot. Yeah, okay, on camera it does look a lot lighter, but yeah, it's for brightening purposes, so it works. So I would say that this is 4 to 5 shades lighter than my own skin, and I have used this one also on my skin right now, so it gives a blinding effect. This is not too thick. Again, the consistency is similar to the Bobbi Brown one, but it has a little bit more coverage. If I just blend it out, you can just see that my hand looks brightened up. It doesn't look white, it doesn't look grey, it doesn't look pasty. In the beginning the color was appearing to be too bright, but I just blended it the slightest, and now it looks like it's completely immersed in, and the area looks ever so brightened. So the last product of our list is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I use it in the shade NC25, and again this is like 3, 4, maybe 5 shades lighter than my skin, but I use it for highlighting purposes, so it works amazingly for me. I'll just take it out a little bit. I'll just show the shade first and we'll talk about the consistency and the packaging. So that's the shade. Again, pretty light, but it won't vanish into my skin like the Prep and Prime highlighter did, because this is very thick. It's the thickest concealer in liquid form that I've ever encountered, and it has its bones and its veins. The biggest boon is that the shade range is amazing and the coverage is amazing. It gives an absolutely flawless finish. As you can see, it is covering up like really well. You can see my skin and you can see the concealer pretty separately. That's the shade, that's NC25. And if you talk about the packaging, I don't really like the packaging because it comes in a glass tube. Now I really have to take care of it, especially because it's in a glass packaging, and if it breaks it will not be good for me, let's just say that. And then the dispenser is a pump, which I don't really find very useful because a whole pump is sufficient for 3 faces at a time if you just want to use it for highlighting, and then I feel like a lot of product is getting wasted, and if I don't want to waste it and end up putting on my skin, then I have a cakey face, and again the messiness, it's pretty messy. So yeah, apart from the packaging, the product does compensate by being super pretty on the skin and super full coverage, and it has a matte finish. Again, not the flat matte one, but a little bit more matte than this one, the Studio 24 Hour. Overall, I would recommend it for brides and for oily skinned people. If you have combination skin, if you want to use it, if you want to try out a new concealer, then you can, but I would highly recommend this for oily skin people. So that was the end of the video, and that's a wrap for today. I'm just gonna go get cleaned up, and I'll see you all another time. Till then, hasta la vista. Bye bye.